Am I the jerk for banning my fiancé's best friend from our wedding? New update. Okay, so my fiancé, let's call him Mark, and I, 28 years old, have been together almost 6 years. It's a really good relationship overall. Our families and friends get along, no big drama. Except for Mark's best friend, Sarah. Sarah has never liked me. Like, from day one, she's been straight up hostile. She'll totally ignore me, act like I don't even exist. But the second she sees Mark, it's hey best friend. Huge hug, all while looking right through me. I told Mark how this made me feel. At first, he totally brushed it off, said he needed proof that there was a problem. After it happened a few more times, he finally talked to her. She got a little better, but only when we were in a group and like maybe twice otherwise. She even told him she didn't have a problem with me, so he figured I was the one with the issue and that I should just talk to her myself. No way. She's not my friend, he needed to deal with it. A few weeks ago, we were at a friend's party. I tried to make eye contact and say hi a couple of times, but she completely avoided me. Mark saw how obvious it was. I don't need her to like me. I just want basic human respect. This whole thing made me question the entire relationship. I feel like Mark is wrong for enabling her behavior. I think that after you get married, you're supposed to be a team, and I wouldn't put up with this behavior from a friend. I told him Sarah couldn't come to our wedding. I'm not going to have someone who clearly dislikes me around me on my big day. We ended up having a super drunk fight about it. I started to feel like a jerk for saying it, but I stood my ground. The comments on my last post really opened my eyes. This might be the healthiest relationship I've been in, but that doesn't mean it's actually healthy. We had a few talks. I told him how much it bothered me, and he just kept saying I was the only one who cared. A couple of things were deal breakers for me. I asked him if he'd be okay with our future daughter's partner treating her like this. He got all flustered, shut down, and refused to talk about it. I dropped it. He said he didn't want to end his friendship or risk it because, what if we break up? That's when I realized he wouldn't protect me as his wife, because he wasn't doing it as my girlfriend. The final straw was when I told him how much it bothered me that he wanted me to just ignore all of this. We only see each other like 4 to 6 times a year. He said, and I quote, I know the way she treats you is garbage, but you're allowing one person to dictate our relationship. It could be worse. She could be more active. People text and lie to break relationships up. That first line broke my heart. I had to get through a couple more months of pre-planned social events that were already paid for, but I gave up on fixing things when he said those words. My ex-fiancé did start trying to include me and make sure I was acknowledged during group events, even though we'd already broken up. Over the summer, we had lots of conversations, but not to get back together, just to make sure he understood why we broke up. One night, drunk, he apologized for his messed up and toxic friends. He said he needed to rethink those friendships and apologize for bringing them into my life. But the explanation I eventually got was that Sarah had been a side piece for like 7 to 10 years. The guy even had a baby and gave his baby mama a house, car, and basically married her, all while stringing Sarah along. So Sarah has always tried to be the most important woman in her guy friends' lives. Anyway, I'm going to therapy, healing, and moving on. I'm starting piano lessons and taking a language class to fill my time. Plus, I'm focusing on cooking again and working out. I'm going to lose weight.